Hello. Welcome to season 3 of Match Debaters. My name is DeAndre Robinson. Before we start, I need to ask my colleagues a question. What does these shows have in common? Freaks and Geeks, Firefly, Almost Human, The Get Down, Timeless, Underground, Agent Carter, and Twin Peaks. What do they all have in common?
One season.
They were all canceled.
We all have.
I wasn't listening.
We have more seasons than they do, and these are
We
my
have more
friends. We have more seasons than they do, and these are my friends.
Yes.
Say hello, friends.
Hey y'all. Thanks for coming back. I didn't think you would. You surprised me. Appreciate it. Yes, Dre's hoodie is pink. Yes, CJ is still bald. Evan is a graduate, my guy.
Dang. Let's
and then
go.
we got Dre's sister. Great start to the year.
All right, hey, this is your boy CJ, aka the reason your mom's crown's cocked to the side and she been humming all day.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Evan Attack you once again. And if this were the Marvel Cinematic Universe, at best I'd be Ned, but I'd probably be Flash.
Hey everyone, this is your girl Day Day. I'm so glad to be here with you guys today. Happy freaking New Year! Really glad to be here, and let's go.
Listen, shout out to Day Day for having the SmackDown Women's World Championship behind her,
Right behind her.
Yes.
Oh, for real? Oh.
Speaking of championships, I'd have to do something that I didn't think I have to do, but it is what it is. Shout out to the Dad in the Rock podcast. Shout out to Dad in the Rock podcast. I would have a little bit of something on the bio for them, but one of them beat me in a championship in the podcast fantasy football league because everybody on my team had COVID. So I couldn't do shit.
Listen,
everybody.
The Omarion variant is a very big thing right now. Okay, the Omarion variant's crazy.
Omarion variant.
So I couldn't win the podcast.
One that's like COVID and the flu had a baby.
Yeah. The cold flu.
I just saw something about that today.
Yeah, the cold flu.
I thought it was a Floruna.
Stupid as shit.
Florona?
But
the Florona.
Yeah, the cold flu and actually St. Helens, Oregon. Yeah. That whole town is fucking done for right now.
Shit.
With this shit.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Yeah, my coworker lived there. My coworker and a few friends lived there, and everybody down.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
With that also being said, too, though, shout out to Evan, and I really hope that he wins because I can just give him this belt. But Evan's in the championship for our league, our championship belt league that I won last year. But however, though, he got to play against my man DW. DW is he's not.
It don't matter. I have the most points in the entire league, which is why I'm where I'm at.
Arthur's little sister.
Hey, DW.
Shit, totally forgot about that.
I mean, his government name is Dwight, but we don't want to put that.
Yeah. What did you look
Dwight around your lips?
Jesus
Christ.
We haven't been together for a couple weeks, and clearly I can't contain myself.
First things first. I need to say this. All right. And this is not any emotional shit. This is just real shit right here. All right.
It looked like you're gonna cry, but go ahead.
Oh no, I'm about to say some real shit. First things first. No. So real shit. Don't tell me. All right, and I'm saying to all quote unquote friends and family. Don't tell us if you're part of our friend and family that you support us and you don't support us.
Oh shit.
And I'm speaking to whoever. Listen, I don't give a damn who get mad about this or won't get this. Don't say you support us and you don't support us. You don't know nothing about the show. All you know is the 4 people that's on the show.
What are you talking about?
Listen.
No. Anybody who get mad about that, anybody who get mad about what he just said, that's you.
Yes,
because you know it's you.
I need
listen, God is truth. We are about to hit 10,000 downloads, maybe by Tuesday, hopefully. 10,000 downloads or listeners by Tuesday, and I'm pretty sure most of it is from strangers that don't know us, except for if they maybe see us or listen to us right now. Shout out to them, and we love y'all. Keep doing your thing. But
Yeah.
and
Shout out
we
to
got
all actual fans.
yeah, we actually people got that actually comment on our shit, talk about our shit, review our shit, give us stars, give us like. Hey, you cool peoples, you hilarious. Thank you. However,
AKA
if
support.
you support us, yes, so we got supporters from complete stranger than our own family and friends.
That's facts.
So
My
don't-
family and friends suck.
so don't say say you support us.
Mine too.
Don't say you support us if you don't support us, and especially if we support y'all.
Oh shit! It's another
Word.
podcast.
All right. With that being said, listen, we are going to change some things up this season. All right. We're still going to have the debates and conversations. We are going to have, but we're going to have one topic per week. Also, we are going to try to have a guest star on every week. Also, last week of the month, we will have the tournament. Now, a lot of you did the bracket for us, and oh my God, the brackets is amazing.
Y'all motherfuckers don't have a unanimous answer anywhere.
No, nowhere.
In this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, some of y'all need some help. Y'all need to talk to somebody. Ain't gotta be a therapist. You talk to your priest or your mama or something, because like, dude, the answers y'all was giving.
Somebody's pick made Dre almost throw up.
Oh my God! Yes. Anyway, that being said, we are going to have some more fun this season. We are going to do a lot more things. We are going to see a lot more people, and we are going to get bigger. Okay. Again, thank you. I'm going to say it next week as well, but I'm pretty sure we're going to hit 10,000 views and listens and downloads next week, which is a fucking major fucking milestone.
Huge milestone.
First things first. I need to say, spoiler alert. Okay, I want to say that right now.
Major fucking spoiler alert. Like, if you watch anywhere past this next 12 seconds, I'm probably gonna say some shit you ain't gonna want to hear. So.
All right, CJ, go ahead. What do you need to say?
Yeah, and another thing I want to say, I watched the movie like opening day with fucking Dre, and this motherfucker kept leading claps throughout the whole movie. Every time he's talking there on Billy came out, he's like, yeah.
Wait, so Dre was on that white shit, like when they clap when the plane lands and shit, and then they're like,
exactly.
Straight cracker shit. No. But we were on the same page on one thing. When that motherfucker started saying, well, with great power comes great responsibility, we both told, if you clap it off, cut the fuck out you. we both cussed everybody out anytime. No. We tired of hearing that line. Tired of it.
It is a signature line. It was even in the comics.
How the
so
fuck you gonna be tired?
Yeah, but dude, I'll give a fuck. That line need to be retired.
In a Spider fucking Man movie.
Hey, listen. I'm going to I'm gonna put my wife on blast real quick. And she was watching a TikTok today it was some news reporter who was a dumbass bitch who was like, my favorite Marvel superhero is Superman. Because with great power comes great responsibility. And Alexis turns to me. Listen. Alexis turns to me and goes, "How the hell she gonna say Superman and then quote Iron Man?" I looked, Iron Man.
What?
You
like that, you gotta get a divorce.
I made her Google that shit. I'm like, who said it? Is it
hey,
Uncle Ben quote, bitch?
Hey, no. The thing is, she was close though.
And that was Aunt May.
What I will say is for the reporter,
she actually realized
clearly
it was
that's
wrong.
A setup, because they just read a teleprompter. Whoever wrote the teleprompter set her to fuck up, and
they did. They got her. All right, listen. So listen. So this is spoiler alert. All right, first things first. However, I did see the best meme ever made in life when it said Peter Parker only noticed 11 months in his calendar because there's no May.
Yeah, I thought that today. I laughed way harder.
Enough fucking appropriate.
Yeah. I laughed way harder than anybody should have laughed at that.
People love to write memes like that and make jokes like that, but if I come on your Facebook and make a joke about somebody that died that you made a post about, now it ain't funny.
Oh my God.
You ain't wrong.
Before we get too much further in this, I do gotta say real quick, rest in peace to the Queen, Betty White. We lost her too damn soon. She had another 115 years in her.
I'm sorry, did you say too damn soon? Okay.
She's 100 years old.
Wait, no. I was gonna wait to the end of that.
She was 100 years old.
They did leap years.
She missed 26.
No,
she missed 26. She missed 26 leap
99.
years. She had 26 leap years. She had 26 more days to her. That's 100. That's 100.
Motherfucker,
That
that's
is so true, though. That math is true.
And I'm gonna keep it a bean. I love when celebrities get old. I be rooting for them just as much as everybody else. But I really hate when y'all refuse to let people die. She been around for 99 years, bro. She gave you enough. Let her go. Like
she wasn't even joking about how old she is. Let her go, man. Hey.
The thing is, actually, that was what I was about to say before when I got cut by fucking Drake cut me off with the intro. But I was gonna wait to the end to fucking do like more in silence. Betty White was one of those like universal people that everybody loved her.
Yeah,
white black Mexican, fucking Jewish, like dude. Everybody loved Betty
when you
White.
get that old.
Coochie sag. Rest in peace. Let them say rest in peace of Betty White. And if y'all want to join me, because I was gonna do it at the end, but since we did it now, y'all want to join me. The singing. Thank you for being the friend. Yeah. Calvin wrote back again. So we start from the bottom and here now. You were part in the coffin.
Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, yeah.
Travel down the road and back again.
Hey, so we started from the bottom, now we're here, girl. Oh, yeah. This is my part right here. Ooh, if I did the biggest gift, the biggest. Thank you for being my friend. Oh, yeah. Hallelujah.
Oh my God. Best shit ever
for Betty White.
Best remix to a theme song ever. All right, back to Spider-Man.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
All right. First. Cam, how do you like the movie?
I was torn. But I think part of my issue was that I saw it in 4D. So I was in the chairs where they were shaking you unnecessarily and spraying shit on your face. And all I'm gonna say is, dear Regal, if you gonna shake the shit, make sure it's timed correctly to the fucking movie, okay? With that being said, I'd like a refund because that shit was unnecessary.
Yeah, what is 4D? I've seen that many times. So 4D, I don't understand what the fuck it is. What is 4D?
It's supposed to be like super immersive. Like the sound is supposed to be like obviously surround. When something happens, it's supposed to be like your first person. So like when like the ground shakes, your shit shakes. Like you feel everything. When there's lightning, the lights flash. When it's raining, it's sprinkling water. Like you're in that bitch. The problem.
If someone's like cooking bacon, do you smell that shit? Like, do they go with
some of them had that too. So I was just like, it's supposed to be like fully immersive, but when theaters,
I'll be mad as shit. Fuck that.
It's ghetto. So would not recommend for that. I do the regular, viewing of it.
All right.
With that being
said, have you seen other 4D movies that you liked?
I have seen other 4Ds that were done.
Because this sounds fucking sketchy.
It really was. When it's timed correctly, it really does. Like you be like, damn. Now, as long as they don't go too far and like drench your whole face when it rains or something like that, it's not bad.
They did that shit.
I want the full effect.
No,
right.
no. Quick story.
No, fuck that.
Dude, I went to Disney World. I went to Disney World a long time ago.
They do it at Disney World. They have a 4D show.
I went to the Bug's Life, and that shit started crawling under my ass and shit. I hopped up. Like,
I don't want to bug your ass tonight.
No, I'm good with that shit. I'm gonna punch the chair.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't think that was
the best one that I've been to. I've been to a lot of the 4D ones. The best one was Transformers. Transformers 4D was actually pretty damn good. Shrek 4D was okay.
Wait. Joey, you did Transformers 4D? What, just your seat blow up?
This is This is a ride at Universal Studios from Orlando where you sit in a theater and it does the whole thing that Cam's talking about, but it's way better done because the budget's 10 times as much. It's at Universal.
It's different if it's a ride. I'm not trying to see a movie where they fucking throwing shit at me.
You watch a video during the whole thing. It's not an actual ride.
Oh, I know. I've been to fucking Universal Studios. I've been to fucking I know like those rides. Yeah, it's different as a ride. You know, because that's what you're paying for. You want to fucking be on. Dude, fuck that. I'm not doing that in a fucking movie.
I think it depends on what movie it is too, because there's certain things I don't want to feel, smell, or see. Like in real life.
Thank you.
I'm like,
no. I just want to put this out there.
For real.
It's disgusting, and nobody actually wants this, but just hear me out.
I know what
and Dre already knows what I'm about to say. 4D porn.
4D.
Okay, what is this experience? So, like,
wait, no. Hey, I retract my last statement. Yeah.
All I know is I'm finishing before the dude gets his nut. I'm walking out. I'm walking out before that scene happens because I'm not trying to get hit with no lubricant.
You didn't get the full experience.
No, I know you didn't get the full experience. You gotta stay to the climax. You gotta get there.
When they do it, like, you know what? Let me not go.
I feel like that's rude to the art.
Bet you I hit her facial before he do. Yeah, nope. I know. I'm hit her facial before he do. And I'm out.
Oh, God damn it. That show.
All right, 40 pour. Yeah, 40 pour. I'm with it.
Okay, anyway,
with it.
Cam.
Yeah.
Back to the movie. I'd be like, back to the movie.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Whole place smell like fucking sweat, shame, and fucking deal.
It's like Budussy.
You guys didn't even think about same sex for it. It smells like
and 3-day-old pussy and 3-day-old pizza.
Anyway,
wet ashtrays.
Something about
vibrating chairs.
So,
go ahead, Ken.
Overall, I think the movie was good. I think everyone loved them bringing back a multitude of villains. Obviously, one villain ends up like being the highlight / stealing the show. It takes a special person to play a special type of crazy. And it was well done. And also just the way they did like the relationship between the Spideys was also very cute. Not mad at it.
Does your web stuff come out of everywhere?
Of course they gave a certain Spidey his redemption where he actually catches.
Hell yeah.
Instead of, letting her smack on the ground. Like he did his.
I definitely did clap at that too. I was like
one of my highlights.
I'm not gonna lie, like his face. I was just like, I definitely have moments where it made me tear up. I was just like, oh, this is so cute and well done. With that being said, I think it's kind of hilarious that at one point Spider-Man outthinks not me having a brain fart. The dude with the cape.
Doctor Strange.
Thank you. I was calling Mr. Cumberbatch. Doctor Strange. But at the same
Benedict
time,
comes on Snatch. Like, Cumberbatch.
Right. But at the same time, I'm just like, is that supposed to be plausible?
Thank you.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is. He has a fucking. A fucking.
Doctorate.
Memory. No. Oh, what do you call that fucking memory? Yeah. Yeah. He sees things and he remembers them. That's how. That's how he's got good. Not eidetic memory. Not eidetic.
Photographic.
Photographic. Thank you. Photographic. He has a photographic memory. Yeah. He has a photographic memory. Doesn't make him any smarter. Peter Parker, on the other hand, is a genius.
No, that part I understand. But is it because he didn't do this specific thing that he does?
Yeah.
So laugh.
No. Doctor Strange is just multiplying. Doctor Strange is just multiplying things and making them move. Peter Parker figured out how they're moving, and was able to fucking time it.
Because I'm a math person. How Peter figured it out is not the part that I'm debating, or I'm having issue with. My part is
What?
like, how did he not know that was gonna happen? This is kind of your job, like.
Yeah.
Well,
Like-
technically not.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, Doctor Strange is not a genius. No, he has
No,
photographic memory.
not that part.
And
Oh no, it's because Wong took
Whoa.
Because that's technically it's Wong's job. Because
that's
Wong
what it
is
is.
sources
And
of people.
Wong was like,
Yeah.
Wong said, "Listen, Wong knew. You can tell Wong knew what happened too." He said, "What? Leave me fuck out of this. Leave me out of this shit."
Wong knew everything was going wrong.
I thought it was funny that the trailer fucking hoodwinked us and showed Wong being like, "Don't do it, bitch! Don't do that spell."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, he did say that, and he did. He said, "Don't do the spell," and he did.
Wong did not say, "Don't do the spell." He just said, "I don't want to be any part of this."
He never
once said, "This is on you, bro." Like,
just leave me out of it.
He said,
"Leave me out of it.
My hands are clean. I'm out."
I also want to know, like, because they also
he's
have
hanging out
a
with
where Peter Parker's best friend is doing the little. He put the ring on and he's doing the little. You know what I mean? And opening portals and stuff. And so I'm just like, are you joining? Are they gonna come to
I'd love
ring
for
tag?
Ned
Like,
to get his time like that.
Like if that's
That
going
would.
to be, because my thing is like if spoiler alert, end of the movie, everybody got to forget Peter. Yay, whatever. But like,
But do they forget Doctor Strange and all them?
and this one, like, do you forget Peter or do you forget everything that you experienced because of Peter as well? Because then he will forget.
Because they
that he
wouldn't have
ever
known
did the little
Strange if
portal
it
jump,
wasn't for.
right? And it's pretty much become done. So I'm trying to figure out. They don't give you any clarity on what it actually means. It just means
I'm pretty sure they forgot everything that transpired to them that was related to them knowing Peter Parker. Because like you can't, if anything that you knew, because you knew Peter Parker, has to be erased in order to erase Peter Parker.
Well, that's not true too, because she still got the Black Dahlia necklace on, so she would have to get rid of the Black Dahlia.
That's what I'm saying. The way they did it,
that doesn't make sense to me.
No, but it could have been rewritten in a way that it came from somewhere else. No, it could have been rewritten It could be rewritten that she got it from somewhere else.
I've been watching a lot of breakdown videos on this movie on YouTube a lot. So
break it down, Dr. Dre.
So here's what the people on YouTube. So here's on YouTube, people on YouTube to have said. You forget who Peter Parker is.
Mm-hmm.
You forget that he went to school with him. You forget everything about him, but you don't forget Spider-Man. So technically, you still probably they still probably would have fought with Spider-Man somehow, some way. He could have had for some reason he could have the
never know him.
They just never know that he is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man could have still called on
that.
Ned.
You have to go to breakdown movies or videos to get that answer. I paid money.
Money
for that to be explained. I didn't like that. Like, and granted, I know how Marvel works. There are certain questions that don't get answered because it, as other movies come out, it progresses. But that's one big glaring thing that they did not clarify, and I did not like that. Like, we spent this whole movie about this joint. Like, beginning to end is about this whole wish that got fucked up and then corrected. Like, and to be a genius, he probably should have got a better apartment. Overall, the movie was really good. There were certain evil people that I don't feel like they developed well. Like, I feel like certain places were kind of rushed to kind of make space for like other people to have longer monologues and serious things. For them to then turn back to the fact that this whole villainry was from mental illness seems real interesting. That you couldn't figure this out in your own timeline, but that's neither here nor there. And then shout out to the tree.
The tree. All right, listen.
I think it was cute, at times fun and nostalgic. It pulled at there was definitely times where I teared up in the movie. But there was just times where, I couldn't get over Doctor Strange. There was just so many moments where I just wanted to wring Doctor Strange's neck because I'm just like, this is a teenage boy And you say how he messed up this spell? No, you did this because you a grown ass wizard man who knows how this shit works. Like, come on.
Thank you.
And so it was very hard to get over that because there was a lot of that I was like, this could have been avoided. Had Doctor Strange was like, no, let's not brainwash the whole fucking. First and foremost, don't do that shit. There are many countries and shit who try to do that don't work. Don't do that. And then like to put this on this kid and just be like, hey, sorry, you messed up this spell. Now you have to go and clean this up. And so a lot of that in the beginning like really messed me up with liking a lot of the rest of the movie because that is where my mind was. But I also really enjoyed the fact that Peter wanted to save these villains, but I didn't know if it was warranted. If the fact that he wanted to save them was from his character development, it didn't seem like he would want to do that or be like, yeah, I'll do this and whatnot. So there were some things that weren't believable based on the character structure of this dude, but I still enjoyed it. I fucking enjoyed it. I thought it was funny. I thought there were some times that I could laugh at the movie, but there was a lot of times where I was just real pissed off at particularly Doctor Strange and a lot of other things that happened.
In his defense, though, all Peter had to do was shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
You are so right.
But if you see every movie that he's in, he cannot do that.
He can't do
no
that.
matter who's playing Peter Parker, he cannot do that.
You a 17-year-old, 18-year-old dealing with magic saying like, oh, you can fix this thing that's fucking me up. Oh yeah, I forgot about this person. He didn't even give him all the rules of this spell. Before he started going at it.
What rules? He was just like, are you sure? It can't be changed. He definitely said it.
No.
I know what
he said that part. Well, he said that part, but he didn't say, yo, everybody's going to forget. But he didn't tell me everybody's going to forget, though. He didn't tell me the whole thing to the story.
That was the wish to begin with. And then he kept going, oh, wait, but Aunt May. Oh, wait, but like he kept saying, but wait, there's more. Like, shut the fuck up. Like,
he totally did. Like, that's no fucking lie. 100%.
I have nieces and nephews that age, and that's how they act. For real. That's how they act.
Wait a minute. You have nieces and nephews that are like 17, 18 years old and can't shut the fuck up for 2 minutes?
Yes.
That's the age when you think you know everything.
Exactly.
You're like, oh.
No, but
I still knew when to shut the fuck up. I'm sorry.
See, it depends on who I was with if I would shut up.
No. Just like, oh, it seemed like we all being quiet. Let me shut the fuck up. Like,
yeah. No. One of the main phrases of when it gets down there is "but yeah." But you need to use but
Mm-hmm.
no, yeah. Yeah, no, that's what they do. But no, you need to do this. But I was gonna do this. But I was gonna do that. No.
But for the most part, like I enjoyed it. It was just that moment that really, because I just kept going like, demonstrate. I'm so upset about it.
If Peter Parker had been raised in a black church, he would have known to shut the fuck up.
I know. It's like quiet down.
Exactly.
Like, don't talk. Reals. Or you're going to ask questions. You don't just go to a magical white man and just be like, fix this. You want to ask questions about it too.
No. It's not even that part. Because up until this point,
Santa Claus ain't fixing kids.
To a whole lot. And he's already seen what Doctor Strange can do. So for him, that part isn't the part. Coming to him, it makes a logical sense. You know a wizard. That part isn't the part. It's the part that like this man is doing magic, not science, not math, not shut the fuck up. Like it's all you had to do was tell the wizard your wish, and then shut the fuck up. Like and he couldn't do it.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Fucking like, that was Doctor Strange's fuck up. He's supposed to be the adult in the situation. And you cater to this kid. like no, fuck you. All right, look. All right, you want to do the spell? Okay, cool. I do the spell. I understand it. All right. Hey, after that, shut the fuck up. Fucking lock them motherfuckers' lips together. Shut up. But at the same time, though, fucking, but what I disagree with looking at is that fucking, that completely is Peter Parker's personality. If you actually watch not just this series, but like all that series, it is his personality to try to fix everything. He fucks it up, then he goes and tries to fix it all. That's what he does. He's a fucking he's a stupid teenager. Like thinks he can do everything. He's wrong. But he believes and he fucking tries. Even the first movie when he split the fucking boat in half and tried. He'll fucking knew he did. Yeah, exactly. He tries to fix it. That is definitely aligns with his personality.
You're right. It's
I
not
love the
made
movie.
caused their own death.
Yeah, because I love the movie. I thought it was great. It's actually is definitely jumped into my top 5 of all time Marvel movies.
At first, I'm not gonna lie. At first glance, this wasn't my top 5 favorite Marvel movies of all time. At first glance,
You said at first it wasn't.
it was. Then I watched it again. Like, okay, still could be top 5. Then I watched it the third time. I can't put this in the top 5, and we'll get to that soon. But I can't put this in the top 5. One, this is Strange's fault. I don't give a damn nobody said. This definitely is Strange's fault. Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out.
Yep.
It's partially. So I'm getting 50-50. All right. Well, first things first. Strange was right to Peter. You didn't talk to people first before you want to erase the whole fucking world. Talk to the missions. Talk to the missions first. I listen. I got to every school that I got into. That I applied for in high school. But if I did not get to any school, I would have. The school I wanted to get into, I would have emailed them, say, "Yo, what's wrong?" So I can know. I would talk to them first instead of trying to destroy the whole world. That's how supervillains are started. Oh, I didn't get this. I'm gonna kill the whole world. Like that shit is dumb. However, though, it is Peter's fault too. It is Peter's fault as well. So yes, I said I'm getting 50-50. That's Peter's fault as well. But Dr. Strange is a grown ass man. All right.
Yeah, and Peter Parker's a fucking kid.
He is a grown ass man.
But you guys have to keep in mind at this point, they don't know each other that well. Y'all realize that he's not Tony.
Okay. So thank you. Thank you for saying that. Okay. Thank you for saying that though, because he doesn't know Peter that well to do this.
But he's an Avenger. Think about it this way. No. Pause. If I come in and there's a whole group of people who are given the responsibility of being able to save their world, and only one teenager made it, I would think he's not an idiot. Okay. You gotta assume the boy done been to space. Okay,
he stole away. He stole away to space.
He's an idiot.
Okay, hold on. Cam, hold on.
No, I agree with Cam. I agree with Cam.
There's no way to know he's an idiot until you hang out with him.
I don't know. Okay, my point is that he didn't hang out. You listen. I'm on the side of caution. All right, listen. You hung out with him. Hold on. I don't give a damn who you are. You hung out with all of maybe.
You lying.
You hung out with you hung out with him. Listen, you hung out with him for maybe 8 hours.
Let me ask you.
That's it. Listen, real shit.
Right now.
Hold on. Let me think. You fought Thanos. Then you dusted. Then you came back and fought Thanos again, and then you parted ways. You didn't even talk to him that much. He talked to him like he let 4 words to him.
It doesn't matter though. He's a fucking dude. He's a fucking teenager. He could fucking go out there anything he wanted to. He fucking stayed there and fucking risked his life for the fucking world. Not many people do that. Most people fucking like fuck this shit. I'm kicking rocks.
Yeah.
You guys are talking about the same teenager that the one Avenger that Strange learned to trust and respect decided was, worthy enough to be an Avenger. Like, he had a Tony Stark stamp of approval. Now, keep in mind, so what you're telling me, you don't trust nobody, right? So if the world is ending and an Avenger pulls up, you gonna say, no, I'm gonna drive my car because I don't trust you. That's what you gonna say?
That's not the same thing.
That's
not the same thing. That's not the same thing at all. That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing at all. That's not the same thing at all. Again, like she said, no, it's not. It's not the word. It's not the word. It's ending. You sad because you didn't get to college. That's what it is.
That's not what he said. You saw it 3 times.
I did see 3 times. He said because he didn't get into college.
Knowing me is hurting them. That's what he
said.
Because
they didn't get into college. I saw, yes, and the only reason why he did this, and that's why he had to fight Doc Ock, because he went to go see the black lady to try to get into college. He did this because to get all 3 of them into school.
Listen.
That's not good enough reason.
I love this movie. It's fantastic to me. The one thing that I thought of is that you guys all made some valid points about whose fault it is, blah, blah, blah. Yes, this is a teenager. You shouldn't be letting a teenager decide on a fucking world-changing spell. 2, Dr. Strange should have been man enough to be like, nah, kid, shut up. I'm not doing it. 3, why the fuck didn't Peter just say, I want the world to forget about Mysterio?
Thank you. Oh, good point.
Shit.
Then nobody would have found out he was J. Jonah Jameson, would have never found out he was Peter Parker. Listen, I love this movie, but the dumbest choice was not to just say, hey, the world needs to forget Mysterio ever happened.
That is fucking smart as hell.
I didn't even freaking think about that.
I agree with that.
And see how nobody thought about that? That's why.
I agree.
But that would make the movie super quick, and there would be no plot points.
Bitcoin 10 years ago, because I did
No Way Home,
and then we
exist.
wouldn't get all the awesome stuff that happened.
Yeah, it definitely wouldn't be a movie. It'll be a GIF. Like,
exactly. So there's a reason why I understand everything happened. But for me personally, I love this movie. I saw it twice. Both of them were in Orlando. Kicked back on reclining seats. Yeah, my shit had the vibrating seats too, but mine actually synced up to the movie. It was great. I loved it. But the moment where Ned's like, show me Peter Parker, and he just basically like he busted a nut, and all of a sudden the portal opened, and everyone's like, all the people in the theater are like, oh God, is that? Oh, and then all of a sudden he jumps through, and everyone's like, yeah, that was great. Yeah, Andrew Garfield.
That was Dre in the fucking theater.
I was happy as shit though. I was happy as shit. It's a fucking liar.
So, but no,
and even better when he got the spider webs.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. But so a couple things that really, stood out to me was that this movie was just, for me, it felt so seamless. Like while I watched it each time, I didn't think of myself thinking back, oh, wait, when did that happen? Like it all felt like it flowed well together for me. Shout out to Jamie Foxx's character actually looking like Jamie Foxx's character and not looking all Blue Man Group and shit like I'm blue, da boo dee da boo da, And shout out to Jamie Foxx being like, there's got to be a black Spider-Man somewhere. And I really that scene was such a cock tease for me because you're sitting there, he's opening up portals. Listen.
It's one of my favorites.
It was such a cock tease. That's what it is. Because you're sitting there and they're like, oh, and then you hear Ned and MJ say, oh, there's got to be so many more Spider-Man. I'm like, wait, we not just getting Tobey Maguire. We not just getting Andrew Garfield. We gonna get fucking the Miles Morales from the animated version. We gonna somehow get Childish Gambino as one. I was like, give me all the Spider-Man.
They need to turn around and make Childish Gambino Spider-Man. Like, I don't care what nobody says.
He's too old now.
He's too old.
No, not being old, but he was already in Marvel's MCU as Miles Morales'
the uncle.
He got there put him in their uncle. You cannot do that. You can't unless he comes from let's come from a different universe. That can happen.
Obviously, he would have to come from a different universe.
But I'll be okay. I'll be okay with that.
The MCU, they do that shit like it's nothing. Another one.
And can I say one thing that I hated real quick? And it wasn't even about the movie. It was about the previews before the movie for me. So I saw it twice in Florida, and it was the same previews each time. I come back, and we're watching Sing 2, and there's a preview for the new Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. They didn't show that in Florida.
Oh, they showed it here.
I was like, what? Where did this come from?
I didn't see that either.
What didn't you see in Florida?
There was a Spider-Man into the and the new Spider-Man. Alexis told me that one of the previews was the new Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah, it was.
What?
Are you serious?
That wasn't on my
CJ, you was there.
So it must just be not an East Coast thing. When I saw it in Orlando, I didn't see it.
She comes down. She says,
that was a teaser trailer. I thought you were talking about a real trailer. That's the teaser trailer. You don't talking about no teaser trailer.
I mean, it's still. I hadn't seen it yet, so that was interesting to me.
What's some of your favorite parts of the movie?
Okay, so first, both of the appearances of Maguire and Garfield, like I literally grabbed the person next to me's leg and I was like, ah! Like,
fucking loud.
I was one of those geeking out people, just like, oh my God.
Did you go to the movie with this person or did you grab a stranger?
Oh, I did. I just touched some random ass person.
No.
Just a random motherfucker. Like, just a random motherfucker. Like, ah!
Making that noise and everything. It's like, ah.
Bro. I hope you check them out afterwards. If you touching me in the dark, you owe me something. Like,
yes. I
think you pay up.
I love the moment when Ned went up to Peter, and was just like, "I'm never going to betray you," because I think that was just a really good little like kind of an Easter egg if they're going to go further with this and stuff.
They think he's gonna. A lot of people think he's gonna become the Hobgoblin.
Well, technically in the comic books, he does come the Hobgoblin.
He does, and so that's why I was like, oh, so they're foreshadowing.
But the thing about though that y'all realize though in other universes, all his best friends fucking become bad guys and try to kill his ass. So
well,
you're right.
I mean, the problem with that promise is he proceeds to forget him at the end of the movie. So
my point exactly, and he still become the Hobgoblin because he still got powers, so he still can fuck him up. Actually, I would love that. Actually,
yeah, even though he doesn't remember Peter Parker, he's still magic. Like,
And then I think my favorite moment, though, is the moment I teared up. I was very much like when Garfield was able to catch MJ, like present day MJ, and I was just like, redemption! I literally was just like, in my mind, just like so happy for him. And his face, like like his face afterwards, everything, the emotion, everything, that just put me in a spot where I was just like very nostalgic and just like, dude, you did it. I'm so proud of you. Let's come save me next, motherfucker.
So I'm just gonna name two things that I thought were my favorite parts because I obviously don't want to take anything from anybody. But the scene where the three Spider-Men are interacting, when it's like a huge brotherly moment, and they're like asking each other about their powers and how they got their webs and shit, and he's just like, yeah, it comes out of my body, and everyone's like, does it come out of all places? like you just see their inhumanity, and it's so funny to me. And then one of my other
inhumanity.
I meant their humanity. Shut the fuck. I talked wrong.
No, I was just double checking. I was saying what?
Yeah. But one of my favorite scenes, and it wasn't one that I expected, was when Strange pulled him in and hit him in the chest and pushed his soul out of his body, and then Strange starts to take the box and the fucking body's moving away from him and shit. I was fucking dying in the theater. I was laughing so hard at that part. But those were two of my favorites. Like I said, I was only going to pick my top two because I didn't want to take away from anybody else, because there's so many moments in this movie that were great to me. So that's what I'm saying.
All right. Like, yeah, actually, one of my other favorite parts is like, it was like what the one was like everyone was talking about when they were all when like had their camaraderie going on, but like it was like way after that. When they like realized they need to work together, they never worked together before. They need to work together, and they fucking like, and they fucking like finally launched off. They finally launched off like a platform, and then started fucking working and swinging together and shit, dude. That actually made my heart fucking sore. That was that just one little scene was just fucking amazing. And then them webbing, webbing and swinging each other to come around. Oh, dude, that was something great.
Gotta work together.
My favorite scene, yeah. My other favorite scene was was at the very end when Peter Parker was fucking beat the dog shit out of the Green Goblin. Oh, dude. Yeah, when he was fucking like, when he was fucking serving him up, fucking like, just fucking like, two piece after two piece, then fucking super uppercuts.
Two piece and a biscuit.
Yeah. Oh, with the side of fucking forearm. Dude, that shit was amazing. Then they kept cutting to it, and then finally at the end, fucking Peter Parker fucking cocked way back down here, and it came all the way up to uppercut. Just dude. Yeah, like dude, the second time I saw the movie, it was in theater for like 8 people. You could have thought it was fucking 20. I was like, ah!
Jesus. Jesus Christ.
That was fucking amazing. I don't give a fuck. Dude. That was fucking amazing.
CJ's in there making the same noises as when he comes, as when he's watching that movie. Yeah.
I think some of my favorite parts is the stuff that people like tend to overlook. I really, 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 really appreciated when his friend couldn't close the portal, because that is the stuff that always happens in movies where people learn these skills, they never practiced, didn't do it before, and now they're a pro. The fact that he figured out how to open but never remember that he didn't know how to close it, that was my favorite part, because that was
that's
real
some genuine shit.
I
said that like an episode ago, and y'all thought, yeah.
With that being said, should they have practiced? Obviously, but they were on a time crunch. So I understand. That was definitely one of my favorite parts. I already mentioned getting the spider web in the corner, because sometimes when you live in New York, tiny apartments, ceilings mad high, that spider web, it's been up there for 3 years. Like, somebody get it. Absolutely love it. To be honest, I had like some parts that I really, really loved and really, really hated right at the same time, because in my heart of hearts, after being fed so much romantic bullshit, I feel like she should have knew who he was when he came into the coffee shop. But I know in this universe that is in fact not possible. I understand the spell is fresh. I also know that I've been fed the love conquers all bullshit the entire time, including in this same franchise.
Don't tell me love me yet. Don't tell me love me. Tell me you see me.
That's right. That's how I was just like,
I half wanted him to just bust into that bitch and be like, I love you.
They want you to hope for it.
He promised.
Knowing that they're not going to give it to you.
She would have punched him in the fucking face.
Like a real rub in the face. Like, you didn't need to do that. You didn't. You could have spent that time explaining what they remember, because that's the part that you left out. Instead, you had us hoping that she might for a moment, knowing that she wasn't. Why would you put me through that? We just cried and laughed and did all this other stuff. And then you put me through that. I didn't appreciate it. Also, let's talk about the Statue of Liberty with a freaking Captain America shield on it. What was that? Like, what? I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know if I love it. I don't know if I hate it. I was just like,
I got it. Hold on, I'll go next.
You go ahead, because that was the one part I was just like, I feel like it's kind of disrespectful, but at the same time, I get it. But I still was just like, this is how you choose to do that. I was very conflicted. So those are my thoughts. Go ahead.
Okay, my turn. I'm gonna pick back off what Cam said. I actually like the cap shield on Statue of Liberty. I know some people that's patriots and all that kind of bullshit. That's what it is. I like the cap shield for he wasn't racist though. Cap wasn't racist. Cap wasn't racist though. Cap wasn't racist though. Cap wasn't racist.
Statue of Liberty is.
Yeah. Statue of Liberty is. And that's my point though. Because Cap wasn't and Statue really is. I like the fact that you put Cap shows on there. I do. God is truth.
Why does Cap get all the credit? Why is it not Iron Man?
Why are they going to put a Captain America shield on a French statue?
Listen, I don't know, but
we don't give a fuck about the French.
No, because it's American now. It don't matter where it came from. It's American now.
It's American.
Don't matter where we stole it from.
America.
Oh, it was stolen. It was a gift.
It was a gift.
No. It was exactly. Right. This one was a gift, so it's definitely American. So like, if we don't give a fuck, if we don't give a fuck where we steal the shit from, you really give a fuck about a gift? Oh yeah, it's American now, motherfucker.
And we claim it. It's American.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
So, yes. So two more things. This is gonna sound fucked up, but I need to say it anyway. I like the part. I like the fact that Anime died. Let me talk. Let me say why. To have this big of a movie.
No one's fighting you.
Okay. To have this big of a
I'm
movie,
about to.
you need somebody close to die. You need somebody big to die. To have this big of a movie,
Happy.
you need something. No, fuck Happy. No. Happy, no, listen. Happy's just one of those role players that it doesn't really matter what happens. You need somebody close to him to die. And I don't want MJ to die because that shit already happened already. Huh? Because the villains of the movie. I listen, God is truth. I probably wouldn't like it as much as I did if May didn't die. You needed somebody close. You needed somebody close to him to get hit hard. Plus, May no offense, May gave him a lot of good advice. Even when she about to bounce, she gave a lot of good advice. However, she was too optimistic.
This is all her fault. So I was cool with her dying, but
so she was too optimistic.
Damn.
No, but she's not wrong. Kim not wrong.
Yeah.
She told him to go fix them motherfuckers.
Send her back. None of that shit would have happened, and she would have survived. Her death is her own fault.
Kim is not
Talk
wrong.
about Peter, you better than this.
Kim is not wrong.
No. Yeah, no. Dude, I know. I'm just dumbfounded that fucking Cam said something I was saying fucking quick as shit. They're like, yeah.
So
damn, makes me have to.
All right.
You see it.
So
the
last thing is going to lead into another section we got to talk about is the post-credit scenes. One of the movies I love the Doctor Strange post-credit scene. I can't wait for Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Supposed to be a scary movie, so if you hate horror movies, then not for you. But I can't wait for that. And however, though, the biggest thing for me was when some of the symbiote stayed in this universe. So you know for a fact that soon coming, Black Spider-Man's coming. And I really hope to death that they do not do fucking emo band Spider-Man, because I'll be pissed.
They better not do Spider-Man 3 version.
I'll be fucking pissed. All right. But you can tell that Venom Spider-Man is coming, and I love that storyline in the comics. I love that storyline in comics. I hated how they did it on Spider-Man 3. If you do it right, then it's going to be fucking great.
Right. Yeah, Venom. Because of the artist, Venom was one of my favorite characters, and like, when I saw Spider-Man, when I knew Spider-Man, Venom's gonna be in Spider-Man 3, I was excited as fuck, and then I heard Topher Grace was playing Eddie Brock. I almost cried, dude. I was so angry, I almost cried, dude. Eddie Brock, dude. Eddie Brock's fucking like one of his fucking like side hustles. One of the fucking things he does for fun is lift weights and get fucking That's one. That's his fucking. That's what he does for fun. How the fuck you got the skinny dude from that 70s show to play Eddie Brock? Dude, oh my god, Lord Jesus. Oh.
All right. Okay. So Evan, what would you like to come out of this movie? Like, where do you see this movie going? Like the MCU going after this movie?
I mean, I'm definitely excited for Multiverse of Madness because I think if what we saw from Spider-Man No Way Home in the multiverse has any implication, the shit that we're gonna see moving forward is gonna be insane. With that being said, out of this, obviously relaying on the Venom symbiote being in the universe, that's kind of a paradox in itself because it shouldn't be here. It should have disapparated too. But I'm excited for the MCU version of what Venom could be. And hopefully if we can get another Carnage that they can do right, that'd be great.
Whoa, hold on. Listen, I don't give a damn what CJ said. I like that Carnage. I like that Carnage.
I didn't like that Carnage. I didn't like the Carnage, but the way they did it is so dirty.
For this movie?
Yeah.
To be honest, I feel like this movie kind of wiped the Spider-Man slate clean. They can kind of go in any direction with it. And you know me, I try not to get my hopes up. Mm-hmm. So I'd always just pray they don't fuck it up. Like whatever it is that they choose to do, don't half-ass it. Especially because, to be honest, like MCU is doing something that really hasn't been done. And so as far as for superhero, villains, all that stuff, they're kind of like leading. And I feel like sometimes when you're in the lead, you get complacent after a while. Mm-hmm. Like you've been number one for a while. You kind of rest on your laurels. and I will be on their ass if they ever choose to do that. Yeah. Especially because, to be honest, what I'm hoping for in the future is Oculus, metaverse type shit, Marvel, all in one big thing that keeps me locked in the house all day, pretending I'm an Avenger. So I need to pretending I'm an Avenger. I need to stay on track until that happens, because if it falls off before I get that, I'm flipping all of this shit over. I promise you that.
Love you, Cam. That's amazing.
Yo, real shit. So I know Naruto, I can say it wrong, but I know Naruto did first, but ever since I've been watching Spider-Man, the last Spider-Man movie, I've been doing the hands and everything. I've been doing this shit the whole time because I've been doing this shit the whole time.
You tell me.
Yo, I've been doing this because I'm ready. Listen. I'm with Cam. Listen. We get the metaverse shit, and listen. I've been big. I'm Dr. Trent the whole time.
I want you to know, if you was outside of this you would be that kid that was running with their arms back.
Run. Yeah. You can't run like you Naruto run. The Naruto run.
Outside. You're gonna get clowned.
Yeah. I agree with Cam on all those points. Yeah. Fucking thing is, I want to see. The thing is, I hated like the first Venom movie. I didn't like it at all. But I like and it's still the representation of Venom. Still, I didn't like as much in the second movie. But the second movie with Carnage was great. Carnage was amazing. I love the way they did Carnage.
Woody Harrelson.
It was fucking great. It was great. I still didn't like the Venom character. I'm just hoping like going forward, like they do the Venom character better, like and give it, and do it more fucking justice. But what I really want to see in the MCU going forward, is a good, actual Fantastic fucking Four, with a good Silver Surfer and actually present Galactus.
Yeah, that Galactus bullshit. The first movie.
Galactus, bullshit. Yeah. Oh my god.
Isn't he kind of scheduled after Doctor Strange? There's always been rumors floating around about he's going to be the next big bad.
Yeah,
of the
rumors.
The next big bad is The next big bad is what's his face from Loki? Fuck's his name? Damn it.
Kang the Conqueror.
Kang's the next big bad.
I'm excited about the possibility of how they explore the metaverse, but I will agree with CJ that I'm really, really excited about the prospect of having a Venom possibly done right, because I think they did Venom wrong. Like, Venom has been done wrong in all the versions that I've kind of seen him in, and so I'm very excited about the possibility of Venom being written well, acted well, and for us to see some really good shit with him. That's what I'm really, really excited about.
All right, so Dede, let me start with you first.
Okay.
Do you put this movie as a top 5 MCU movie of all time?
Yeah, I'll probably put it at 5.
All right, Evan, do you put this movie as a top 5 MCU movie of all time?
Top 2, and it's not 2.
Bitch,
what?
Oh!
Top 2.
And it's not 2?
You think Beyonce?
Okay.
Hey.
You said this is a Beyonce level.
What? You're like VIP status over here.
Hell yeah.
All right, CJ. Is Spider-Man top 5 MCU movie of all time?
He's definitely top 3.
Cam, is Spider-Man?
No. It's good.
She about to kill this bitch right now.
It's don't get me wrong, it's good, but I literally went with someone who almost fell asleep and his teeth were shaking. So
that's not on the movie. That's on your friend being a fair weather fan.
No, because here's my thing. I look at movies, especially MCU movies, from 2 aspects: from fandom aspects and general anybody watch this off the street, didn't know nothing about this, don't care about this before, and just see it and rate it as a regular ass movie. Okay, fandom wise, you guys see it in a certain light. Okay, outside of that it had as a standalone, it is still technically a movie. 20 years from now, we gonna have to explain this shit. So for you to just be throwing number one spots around when you straight up said the whole thing could have been avoided had he just wished correctly, I find that interesting. Like that's your vote. Like,
CJ, go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, like, all right. The second time I seen this movie was with my best friend, and because of some hiccups, we were fucking like 25 minutes late to the fucking movie. So we come in late. I had to explain to her what happened. What happened?
You was talking
from the beginning of the movie up until that fucking point. And she loved, she loved the movie. She's not a super, she's not a super fucking Marvel fan. She's not like us.
What was she?
No,
doing?
she's not.
The first month. No, it's for Marvel fans.
Because she's my best friend. That's why. And I need somebody to watch it with me because I want to go see it by myself.
And she had your ass talking through the movie. Your best friend would have got your ass beat. Okay, because if you behind me and you start talking, I don't care how big of a man you are when you stand up, sir. I'm beating that ass.
So I know I said I didn't have this in top 5, but actually I am going to put it on my top 5. Actually, no, at number 5. At number 5, because this is not better than Endgame. It's not better than Black Panther. It's not better than Infinity. It's not better than Infinity War. It's not. And God's truth. Now that I watched it 3 or 4 more times, I don't think it's better than Shang-Chi.
It's not.
What?
I don't think it's better than Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
All right.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah. I've seen Shang-Chi 3 times, and I think, in my personal opinion, I think this is better than Shang-Chi. I've seen Shang-Chi 3 times.
I have too. I hate when you say that shit. Like, oh, I've seen this shit too. Nigga, I did too. Is this the best Spider-Man movie of all time?
Of all time?
Is this the best Spider-Man movie of all time?
I mean, on some Doctor Strange shit, like there's more to come or whatever, but like
like no, as of right now,
Doctor Strange and their powers. But anyway, I don't know because I feel like
she was Doctor Strange.
Like the very first one with Tom and Tony, like they had something there. They had a little bit of magic within their interaction that I really, really liked. And I feel like
you're talking about Homecoming, right?
Because obviously so much has happened since then. But like,
Kim. I'm talking about of all the Spider-Man. I'm not talking about MCU. I'm talking about every last single one.
She knows.
I understand that.
Okay. All right.
I understand that, but I'm just like, well, I mean, like, here's my thing. I really did. I grew up with the first Spider-Man, even though he's old and got back problems. That was. Look, I'd be needing somebody to crack my back too, like. But I'm gonna keep it a bean. I wouldn't let the second Spider-Man crack my back. You didn't even catch your chick. I can't trust you.
I don't trust you. I break that shit.
And I know, every series is different, and that was supposed to be something for him that changed his character. But like, are you super if you keep failing, or are you just normal? like. Anyway,
he didn't fight no aliens.
I don't know if I can choose, to be honest, but I feel like the very first MCU Spider-Man has like a special place for me just because I really, really, really liked that Peter Parker and Tony together. It was hilarious.
I know I said this is the top 5 MCU movie of all time to me right now.
You're a fucking asshole.
This is not the best Spider-Man movie of all time. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is the best Spider-Man movie of all time.
You're a fucking bitch. That's why I wanted to go, goddammit!
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. What? Don't count what?
They don't even acknowledge that one in this movie.
No, but of all time, it doesn't matter. It's still a Spider-Man movie.
Okay.
It's still Spider-Man. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is the best Spider-Man movie of all time. It's literally the perfect cartoon movie.
I can't wait for the next one so that we can talk about all the stuff that they already shown that they're gonna do wrong. But go ahead.
Yo, real shit. Outside of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, this is probably the most, and in The Lion King, this is probably the most perfect cartoon movie of all time.
Well, yeah, animated. Obviously, this is hitting top stuff. But like, as far as for like the best Spider-Man, yes, as a character and as a man, as a guy, he's dope. His family's dope. As a Spider-Man, he was trash, which is why the whole movie happened.
Because he kept getting his ass whooped.
He still had his training wheels on. Like you're not Spider-Man yet. Like,
but here's the thing. I like that though. I like that
training.
I like that because I like the fact that he needs you can see him training. He needs him to get his ass whooped. I like that.
No.
I do.
There's a vortex about to suck all this down. I need to get it right. Yeah.
Listen, you can't be perfect all the time. Listen, I need to see some fuck up.
Listen. If you can't do it, take the suit off, my boy. You ain't got to be here. But what you're not gonna do is let a horrible situation come to New York City. If you put on a costume when there's a vortex, it is now your job to save me. Okay? I don't care what the uniform is. If you can't do it, take the uniform off so I could look elsewhere. Like,
it's Into the Spider-Verse for me, but if I'm sticking strictly not Into the Spider-Verse and live action ones, this is my favorite. Followed closely by Homecoming, and then followed closely by Spider-Man 2.
Mine would be this isn't the best to me. Mine would be also Homecoming. It was the first time that I saw a Spider-Man that I was used to reading about in the comic books, and the humor, the age, everything. So that was very much on point for me. And then Into the Spider-Verse would be next. So this would be like number 3 on that list. This
is definitely my favorite Spider-Man. I love this movie, and I actually there's like one thing about like all that happened in all the Spider-Man genres. That I mentioned in fucking Dre when we were watching the movie, but Marvel don't give a fuck about yeeting Spider-Man's girlfriend off of anything.
Yeah, that's 100% true. This bitch flies every single movie.
His girlfriend.
It's tradition. But it don't matter. Yeah, it's an expectation now. If she's not flying, it's not real.
Spider-Man has things that will always happen. He gonna make his own uni, right? He gonna lose somebody. And they gonna yeet his girlfriend. It's guaranteed.
And with great power comes great responsibility. Always like that.
Yeah. Well, you're responsible for catching that bitch. If you miss, you miss. But no,
I bet you Miles Morales gonna drop Gwen, but whatever.
Yeah, well, Gwen got powers.
Yeah. Actually,
Gwen got all their powers.
Yeah. Actually, fucking Garfield was the only one who missed. Like every other Spider-Man caught her.
So last thing, right? There's 2 villains, and even in DC or Marvel, that need to stay the same. I can't picture anybody else doing these roles. And that's Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin, and Mark Hamill voice for the Joker.
The Joker in the animated series.
Oh my goodness, you cannot change those 2 things at all. Mark Hamill.
So what you're saying is we can never have another Green Goblin because that guy gonna die soon.
He probably is, but you gotta.
True. Like literally, like so plain laid out. Motherfucker gonna die soon. Like,
he probably is. Like the guy. So yeah. So real shit. So
he got that Betty White magic.
He's old, bro.
Yo, real shit. If he dies, Green Goblin gotta die.
Count the leap years.
Yeah, that's really it. That's what it is. Count the 27.
We gotta make Day a regular on this.
Oh
God! Stay tuned for next week when we'll be doing the best football team in the movie.
Hell yeah! Sports.
We have Chauncey from the LA podcast coming on as well.
Like it's
LA
the
podcast?
LA podcast, like
The
it's
LA
the
podcast.
definitive podcast
That's
for
what-
Los Angeles.
That's the name of his shit.
Listen, we are
And
the
I-
massive debaters.
Yeah.
And I know that everyone's coming has seen our show, but like, you told them they ain't get no special treatment, right?
Nope. not a damn thing. LA Confidential.
He should be
So I want to thank everyone. To thank my little sister Day Day. She is actually my little blood sister. Same mom, same dad, everything like that. So
Yeah,
thank you for coming out, Day Day.
Hey, thank you for coming up there, man.
Thank you for having me. It's been a blast.
Hey, Dre, she got the looks in the
Yeah.
family, dog.
When I can't do
I'm
stuff.
cool with that.
I got you.
Hey,
We thought you were gonna put this nigga in line, but
Yeah, shit. See how she laughed at? Also, again, I want to tell everybody that every last Thursday will be the tournament day, and we will have Dwayne on here every week. So shout out to Dwayne. I know you see this, and I hope he's ready because he will be disappointed on some of his shit. So, so I hope he's ready for that. All right. With that being said, my name is DeAndre Robinson. I'm going to have fun in season 3. These are my friends. Say goodbye, friends.
All right, first official episode down. Hopefully, you guys can make it through our Spider-Man thoughts, mumbles, arguments, over talking each other. And hopefully, you guys will be hanging out with the rest. Hanging out with us for the rest of the year. We have a lot of different stuff planned that we're gonna throw in this year that I'm really excited about. So hopefully, you guys will be, in tune and with us for that. With that being said, thanks for watching. I'm sorry about CJ. You guys have a good night.
all right. Hey, this your boy CJ, aka the reason your mama gets bikini wax.
Ew.
Thank you guys for tuning in again. Once again, it is your boy Evan Hamataki, aka the best version of Doctor Strange, aka Big Old Dick comes on Snatch. I fucked that up, damn it.
Definitely did.
Once again, this is Day Day. It was wonderful being on this show with all of you guys, and I can't wait to talk shit in the comments next time versus being on screen.
All right. Okay. And
Make sure it's just aimed at Dre.
Okay, I got you.
All right. And before we all go, we got to do our best Naruto Doctor Strange impression. 5, 4, 3, 2.